Rose's mother is a strong example of the other in Rose's life, providing the opposition that she needs to realize she wants to break free from the herd. Although Rose is a grown adult, her mother still tries to tell her how to live her life. Cal, Rose's fiance, is another example of the other. He also has a superego and believes that because he's a man, he has the right to control her and treat her like an object. During this scene, Rose is contemplating how she's living her life in bad faith and no longer wants to follow the herd. She feels alone in being an individual. Cal's superego leads him to believe he is better than Jack just because he is more affluent, and believes that automatically makes Jack a criminal. In this scene, Cal doesn't care to understand Rose and believes he can buy her affection. His superego causes him to believe he is royalty. During this scene, Rose is having a self versus self conflict, unsure of if she should break away from the herd fully. Eventually, she creates an excuse for herself to stay by looking at Jack's drawings, breaking away from the herd. Cal's superego causes him to believe the less wealthy wouldn't be interested in more refined conversations. The note Jack slips into Rose's hand is about making the most out of a limited amount of time, much like Martin Heidegger's notion of being towards death. The clock is a cinematic symbol of this limited amount of time. This note left in Cal's safe is a way of Rose rejecting him and further pushing away from the herd. Despite all of the opposition from society and Rose's family sending the ship's workers off to break Jack and Rose up, these conflicts in romantic love aren't enough to deter the couple. Jack being framed for stealing the necklace is yet another conflict in romantic love between him and Rose. Rose's mother's superego is what finally pushes Rose to abandon her family. In this scene, Rose finally cuts all ties to her unauthentic self that was trying to appease society and what others wanted from her. As the Titanic sinks, the clock where Jack and Rose met up going underwater symbolizes time running out and being toward death.